Hello everyone, this is Chrism and I'd like to welcome you to a conversation about your Kundalini awakening experience. Right now, I'm sitting next to the Abbey of, and Magdalene's going to help me here.
Cluny.
The Abbey of Cluny. And I'm going to hand this over to Magdalene. The Abbey of Cluny, this dates back to the 9th century in the Jura region of France. And when we walk through the Abbey, you're literally walking on the graves of those people who have been buried in the church. It's a very, very, very peaceful place, this Abbey. It's very peaceful, and there's a level of serenity that you can only get inside of an abbey. So people have been flocking to this area of the Jura Mountains since the 5th century. You're going to hear the Abbey bell going off. Extremely spiritual place. No doubt these people had experiences with the Kundalini. No doubt they had experiences that they could only really compare to what it would be like to have the Holy Spirit overtake them. It's a painstaking process just to build one of these abbeys stone by stone with very, very rudimentary tools that they had available to them at the time. Magdalene tells me that in the winter time and in the off season, the place is very quiet. It has a very strong level of serenity here. If any of you can make it up to these Jura Mountains in the eastern portion of France, I strongly recommend it. Very, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery, and you just feel that the history just reaches out into your Kundalini. And I don't know, you get a form of psychometry when you're in these buildings and you're walking through these hallways. And I'll put some pictures of some of the inside of the Abbey into this video so you can kind of get an idea what we're talking about. When you touch the walls, certain pictures may come to mind. When you stand and you look at a certain area, your Kundalini begins to jump inside you, and it directs your gaze to a certain area, and you just look at that area and you feel the information that the Kundalini wants to give to you. It's an amazing experience, and you can do this anywhere. You don't have to be in the Jura Mountains to do this. So I welcome you to find, if you're in the European area, find some of these old monasteries and partake of that serenity that those people put together so many years ago. Partake of that serenity. Let your Kundalini direct you to the places or the portions of that monastery that hold special significance to your Kundalini equation. And it doesn't have to be in a monastery. It can just be a wild area or a place where long ago somebody had the complete awakening, and they left their signature on that rock, on that bench, on that pew, in that chapel, or in that cathedral. And I want to thank Magdalene de Deus for filming this and for driving the car to bring me up here. She did some reconnaissance about 3 weeks ago, and so I'd like to thank you, Magdalene de Deus, for doing this. And thank you, everybody, for watching.